So hey guys, got the new pipes, as you can probably tell and hear. I thought I'd just do a quick review anyway on them. I'll show you some sound bites a bit later on, but just as a ride review, what difference the Stage 1 has made to this bike. And it has definitely changed the performance. It is way more bitey now. It just wants to go the whole time. There's no sort of, you know, it's like I've unleashed the beast, you know. And it's great. It's absolutely great. And with the sound, I mean, I'm gonna have to get some earplugs because my ears literally ring after I've done even a short ride on this thing. And yeah, it just sounds so good. The stuff online and even my sound bites do not give it justice. It sounds absolutely amazing. Just in idle, it's got a real deep rumble to it, and as soon as you open it up, it barks so loud. It's so aggressive, and it has improved the horsepower. Definitely, you can feel it, but it's not crazy. It's not like, you know, uncontrollable power now, but there is a step up. It feels like the bike can breathe easier, and I guess it kind of can, you know. It just, the engine feels more smooth now, and I'm just super happy with it. It's definitely improved it. And if you've got a Harley with stock pipes and you want to just improve it a little bit and get that noise, then that's the way to do it, you know. Stage 1 all the way. And I highly recommend these Two Brother 2-in-1 pipes. It has reduced the weight, and you can feel it. Again, it's not a ridiculous amount of weight reduction, but it's enough to feel it. And I feel now the bike's less sort of side heavy, if you like. I mean, I can throw this thing around the corners now a lot better than I could beforehand. I don't know if that's something to do with me riding that Road King for so long, or the handlebars, I'm not sure, but it feels lighter and more responsive, and so I can really throw it in the corners. And just the noise itself gives you that confidence and the adrenaline to push the bike, you know, which I wasn't expecting. It really does make a big difference psychologically to your riding. You know, people definitely hear me now as well, which I didn't think it, you know, they say, you know, loud pipes save lives and all that, and it is true. I mean, being sat on this now, I get a lot more people looking in their rearview mirror and just noticing that I'm around, which they definitely didn't do before. Again, I don't know if that's because of all the different customisations that's just happened to it and it looks a bit more aggressive now. I don't know, but I would put it down to the pipes being so loud. And it probably doesn't sound that insane to you guys on this helmet mic at the moment, but I can assure you it's loud. And I've heard one with Street Bob with short shots on, the Vance and Hines, and they're very loud as well. I would say this is probably as loud. It's just a different kind of rumble. The short shots have a real distinctive sort of pop to them. This just has like a real low, throaty rumble, and it just makes the bike sound so badass, and you feel like you're sat on like a freaking rocket now, you know. And it's this beast that's underneath me just wants to be unleashed the whole time. And yeah, it's definitely improved it. I would say the acceleration, you definitely get a bit more out of the higher revs now than you did before. I can pull the throttle for longer in one gear, which is surprising for me. I wasn't expecting that either, really, but that is very noticeable. Normally around sort of between 3 and 4 is where the power starts to, or the torque rather, starts to sort of lay off a little bit, but now it's more around the 4,000 and above sort of. There's a noticeable difference there. But yeah, guys, I'll get back to you in a little while once you've heard what it sounds like on a drive-by. So I'll see you in a sec. Okay guys, so you've heard all the sound bites. This is my second run because I forgot to turn the camera on. But let's just talk through how it feels with the new Stage 1. That's the Two Brothers 2-into-1 competition exhaust and a Screaming Eagle high flow air filter with the stock cap put on. I just shout out to Joe from Riders for doing this for me. I'm super happy with it, and if you're watching, thanks buddy, I really appreciate it. I won't be looking back, let's put it that way. So let's see what she's all about. So it just wants to be opened up the whole time. It just feels so much more smooth through the revs, and it's just, you know, it just wants to move. And with that sound, it just makes you want to open her up the whole time, you know. And yeah, it just, the bike feels much more relaxed now through the revs. Apologies for the sound quality, I'm sure it's probably clipping because it's very windy today. But, you know, there's just no holding back now. I'm in 5th gear and it's just pulling the whole time, you know, which you don't get with the stock. It is a different beast now, for sure. And yeah, it just feels, you can feel the power difference for sure. It's just a bit more, you know. And like I said, with that noise, you just want to give it some the whole time. You know, 80 mile an hour and it's still pulling. Oh yeah, it just feels so good. Slow down for this one. Whoa, buddy, fucking hell. Excuse my language, that dude just cut the corner. You won't want to meet him at the wrong time. I will say, I have had the back wheel come out a few times actually. If you pull away in the right gear too quickly, it does spin out, which is, it's a nice feeling, but it's also a bit of a sketchy one at the same time. So yeah, you know, that just goes to show that there's definitely got a bit more torque and power in the bike. So I've got to say, it feels lighter as well. You know, it has got a bit lighter, which enables you to throw it around the corners a bit better. And I guess that helps with acceleration and everything as well, you know. But it is, it's a different beast now for sure. It's so much more pokey, you know. That throttle is just ready the whole time to go. It's like, come on Zach, just a bit more, just a bit more. Whoa, 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 don't you go. guys, if you are thinking about getting something like this, I highly recommend it. It is a bit more expensive than, say, slip-ons, but you are getting a lot more for your money. You're not just getting that ridiculous throaty noise, you are getting a more powerful and responsive bike, and it is there. You can feel it, you know. It's not ridiculous power, but the bike just wants to breathe more. It feels like it's open. It's just, I don't know, I can't explain it, but you just wants to go the whole time. Just take this bend a little careful as it started to rain a little bit. So yeah, let's open her up again. Third gear, fourth gear. Yeah, it's just so, it just feels so much better. Over the jump, 60. Feel that Softail monoshock working, or not working as it would be. Comeback bridge coming up. Be a little careful here. It just feels so good. And to be honest, I wasn't actually expecting it to be quite as responsive and as free as it feels. Fourth gear, 80, 90 mile an hour, fourth gear, and there's plenty more in fifth. You know, it's just non-stop. So I hope this video has been interesting, guys. I hope this has helped anyone that's thinking about getting a stage 1. And if you've got any questions, please feel free to ask them. If there's anything I've missed, again, ask. And if you're new to the channel, please check out all my other videos, because I have got some extra stuff on the Street Bob, and there's plenty more to come. So as always, guys, thanks for watching, and always like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.